All right, so welcome to the channel. If this is the very first time you guys are seeing me, go ahead and do me a huge favor on your way into watching this video training series. Hit that subscribe button. If you find the content useful, please give this video a thumbs up. And if this is the first time that you are actually seeing me, please, this series, we're on video number 5 now. You need to go watch the setup video, step 1, 2, 3, and 4, which has already been uploaded or is uploading as we currently speak. And this is the final video 5 of the training series. You cannot watch today's video because you have no idea what we're talking about and you have not gotten your system set up. What I'm showing you guys in this training series is a way to make automated income by trading the Forex market using an automated bot that has been absolutely killing it. And I'm going to show you guys in today's lesson what to set your settings for. So if you guys are first here, go below this video, click my face after you subscribe, scroll down to the automated profits, start back on video number 1. All right, for you guys that have been following along, we left off right here. We should have all of these accounts open. You will have your Telegram open. You have minimized it. You have your connectors set up. If you have any questions about that, let me know. You will minimize that and you'll have this screen open right here. Now, what we need to do now is I'm going to make this go away for just 1 second. I'm going to include an automated, I'm going to include this spreadsheet down below, okay? Now, these numbers on these spreadsheets are not guarantees of income. They are not like every single week you're going to make exactly this amount. Some weeks you'll make more, some weeks you can make less, some weeks you can make none at all, or you could be in the negative. It is a Forex trading system. Just so you know, these are the estimates that I am seeing based on my current balance account. Every single day, I have over $10,000 in my current trading account, and every single day that I've been trading, I average between $400 to $700. They're pretty accurate, but not always exact. So one day you may be lower. Some days you may even be higher than this, even on the weekly basis. So I'm going to give you this form, and I'm going to explain why you have to use this automated trading system exclusively, and you cannot deviate from this spreadsheet or you will blow your account up and you can go to zero, and I'm going to explain why. All right, so let's say you're coming in, and by the way, the money that you're depositing into Hugo's Way, always guys, that is your own brokerage account. You are not sending Gobi Trading, me, or anyone else any of your income. You have opened up a brokerage account, and all of your funds are in that brokerage account. You can log into your brokerage account, withdraw the funds at any time that you want. Day or night, it does not matter. We do not have access to your funds, nor does anyone else, just your own brokerage account. And this system works on any broker. You do not have to use the Hugo's Way like we're using. You can use any other broker that you feel comfortable with, long as they have an MT4 application that can be downloaded. All right, so here's what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to explain how to do your settings. For the most of you, most people I see come in with about the $500 mark, right? So you can come in with lower, but you're going to have to, my recommendation is try to at least fund your brokerage account with around $300 minimum, just so you can cover the fees that it costs to purchase the automated bot on a monthly basis and still have some money left over. Really, once you start to get into some nice profit is around that $500 range. And I'm going to break all of this down for you. But let's say you guys are coming in right here. I'm going to highlight this. Let's say you come in at the $500 range. Okay, that's what a lot of people do come in as. The $500 range. As you can see this where it says TP1 lot size settings right here, this TP1 lot size settings. All right, so let's cover what to set your settings for. Then we'll cover how the whole system works. So if you're coming in at $500, and I recommend always rounding up on a weekly basis. So let's say you deposited $540. Since 540 is not quite the halfway point, you want to come down to 500. Now, let's say your account has $580 in it. Some people are still confused about what to put if it has 580. Just round up to the nearest whole $100, okay? So if you're at 580 in your account, then you're gonna wanna have your TP lot size settings to 0.6. You're just going to round up or round down, just so you guys have an idea. So if you're at like $535, you're gonna do 0.05. Once you get to like $560, round up. It's over the halfway point of $500, okay? But here's what we need to do. For you guys that are coming in at $500, you see this TP1 lot size of 0.5. So what you're going to do is come over to your Hugo's Way, and up here, you're going to click this smiley face. Now, do you see right here where it says lot size TP1 right here on the main page? It is right here where my mouse is, and I have mine set to 1. And I'll show you, I have mine set to 1 because if you look at my account size, I have $10,000 in it. See how my account has 10 grand in it, and it tells you the TP1 lot size, right, should be 1.0. If I jump over to Hugo's Way, I have close to $10,000 in my account. Well, it will be $10,000 in my account on the next trade or the next day when I finish depositing the rest of this money. Your lot size will be set to 1.0. So if you guys are coming in at $500, your lot size will be 0.05. Do you guys see that? So all you do is you come over to your Hugo's Way, click your smiley face, click right here on where it says TP1. You're going to click inside of there, double click it. You will delete this. If you're at $500, it'll be 0.05. That's all that you have to change. Don't change any of these other settings right here. Just the very first TP1. Leave everything else how it is. Click OK. All right, click OK. Now, when you come in, if you click on the smiley face, just click it back and make sure it's confirmed that it is your lot size. I'm going to change this back to 1.0 because my account size has $10,000 in it, right? 1.0. Now, here's what I am recommending that you guys do, and I'm going to double confirm as always. Perfect. Okay. On a weekly basis, don't watch your trades every single day. What I recommend that you guys do is if you're coming in on a Sunday or anytime during the week, let your trades run until the market closes on Friday at 5 o'clock. Then let's see how much profit you have made. So what you can do is you can actually come down here to your Hugo's Way, and let's say you're on your trade tab down here and you deposited $500. Then at the end of the week, you're at $626, right? Let's say you're at $626 and you made $126 this week on your $500, right? So let's say you made in between this weekly estimates and you made $126. Well, now your account has, you deposited $500 to start with. You let it run for an entire week, right? You let it run for a week. And let's just say you made $126, right? And now it is $126. And now it's Friday, okay? I always wait till Friday to change mine. So now you're at $626 in your account on Friday when you check it. So what I do is after the market closes, and the market closes at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will log back into my account after the market closes on Friday. So remember, you put your $500, it's going to run all next week. And on Friday, you check it and you're a little over $600. Well, guess what? Next Friday, you bump this up to 0.06 because now your income potential increases because you have a higher lot size that you're purchasing the next coming week. So what you'll do is on Friday after 5, or you can do this Saturday or Sunday morning because the market does not open back up until Sunday night. Just basically, you're going to let your entire system run Sunday through Friday. Don't worry about checking it because I'm going to explain a few things here in a second. You log in on a Friday and then you just see what your account balance is, and then you come in and match your TP1. So if your account had $700 in it, you would, okay, I got to change my lot size to 0.07. You will come into Hugo's Way, click the smiley face. It went up to 0.07 because now you're at $700. You click OK, you click OK. You let it run again for the next week. Let's say you made $200. Now 2 weeks in, you're up to $900 on that Friday, okay? Friday after the market closes, and the following week you come in, you're like, okay, I have $900. You go to your Hugo's Way when the market closes, you click the smiley face. You just are changing this to match whatever your account balance is. You see how I did that? And then another week goes by. Let's say you made $252. Now you're up to $1,100. So guess what? Friday after 5, you double click, you click your smiley face, you change this to 0.11. And what this is going to do, it's going to every single week drastically increase your amount you're going to be making each week as the weeks go on and on. Do you see how that works? You just need to keep this spreadsheet, save it or download it or whatever you want to do with it. You can make a copy of it. So that way you can actually, I'll put a link to it down below so you guys will get access to it. And you're just going to come in every Friday after 5:30 and reset this setting, or anytime on Saturday because the markets are closed after 5 o'clock on Friday. And then you're just going to take your balance and change your TP1 settings. That is it. That's all that you have to change here inside the smiley face, which is this right here. I'm going to change mine back to 1.0, which I'm actually going to have to update this one here in just a minute because I'm about to log into my Coinbase account and transfer the next, because I deposited this. Remember, Coinbase, like we said in the previous video, took 3 days. I used an example of my Coinbase account yesterday to deposit $1,000 into Hugo's Way. As soon as this video is over, I think I have another $2,000 left to convert over. So I'll be at $1,100. Now you see how there is an $1,100 one. I didn't want to do 100, 100, 100. This just goes up 0.01 for every $100. So my account, which now, let me check and see what I got here. So I got $21.90 right there, which I'm about to add to my Hugo's Way, right? So I have $21.90. So I can show you guys how I do this. And my Hugo's Way account currently has right down here 9,000 plus $9,126 in it. So it has I'm gonna have $11,316 into there. So all right. So check this out. I'm going to pull this thing back up right here. So I have $1,113, right? Or $11,300 in there. Okay. So to have $10,000, you would be 0.1, right? So I have 11,300. So see how this is 1.12. Mine will be setting mine, because I have 11,300, $100 extra. I'll be setting mine to 1.13. And then my weekly income and my daily income will have increased just slightly from the previous weeks, right? Because now I'll have 1.12 lot size. That's all that you're doing. Now, I am going to cover one more thing in this video so that you guys understand. And I am going to shoot one more video after this one. And that's just going to show you guys how to withdraw your money back to Coinbase and cash it back into US dollars in video number 6. But that one's not as important right away, because you've got it set up. Then once you start getting some, to the point where you want to start withdrawing your funds, that video will actually show you how to take your funds back out of Hugo's Way, put it back into your Coinbase account, sell the Bitcoin back to US dollars, and deposit into your checking account. It sounds complicated, but it literally takes me 3 seconds to do it, because I've done it so many times. But hopefully you guys get that. Your account size for your TP settings inside your back office, when you click on it, should just match your TP1. You don't have to change any of these other settings at all, just the TP1. And you're just literally going to have it match whatever this spreadsheet says right here. And if the number isn't there, you can see how the process works down here. Like I said, 11,200, you're just going to increase that by, for every $100, this one right here is going to increase just this little one right here. As you can see, as it goes up $200, it went to 0.2. So if you get to like down here, you're at $2,000 and you're at 0.2, and you're like, okay, I just added, 200 more bucks to it. I'm at $2,200. I have no idea what to put there. Well, it just basically went up right here. You're just cutting this front part off. So this will go to, for $2,200, it would be 0.22, right? So for like 4,300 would be 0.43, right? And then once you get past the $10,000 down here, you guys can see how it's working. So mine at 1,300 will be 1.13 is what I will change my settings to today, right after I transfer this money. And that is it. The only other thing that I want you guys to go and review is I'm going to show you my settings, and I'm going to explain why I do this. If you go into the copycat, pace and profit, I want you guys to come down here and watch this Gobi endless profit strategy training right here. Now, if you want to follow that and do the exact same way I'm doing it and the way this Gobi profit is, I don't set stop losses. They'll explain the mathematics, how it works in that and there. Some people, not setting a stop loss is too scary. For me, it is not. I don't set the stop losses in my trades. If you want to copy what I'm doing, click back on the smiley face, and you're going to scroll down here. You see where it says stop loss, TP1, 2, and 3. Those will currently on your screen be negative 1.0. If you want to copy what I'm doing, it is 0.0, 0.0, and 0.0. But before you guys change those right there, my recommendation is to go and watch this endless profits strategy so that you understand why we aren't setting a stop loss. Now, also let me explain why you can't deter from this spreadsheet. All right. So what we do, let's say you came in at $500, right? And you set your lot size to 0.05. All right. So if you're at $500, right, and your lot size is 0.05. So what that means is, let's say, I'm gonna do an example. This is your trade line, right? And let's say you bought whatever currency at this. The bot told you to buy it right here, and it bought it for you, okay? What this means is there's something called pips, okay? Just don't worry about what it means, but there's pips. And when you first buy into your trade, a lot of times the trades don't just do this, guys. The trades just don't go up, boom, and we cash out and we take profit. It doesn't work like that. For the most part, it works like this. You're going to get a trade come in. The trade's going to do this a little bit, it may do this, it may do this, and then it's going to do this, and then it's going to come up several hours or a day or two later, and then you're going to cash out your money. Now, if you come in at the $500 level, which is 0.05, that means for every time this thing goes down just one pip, one small pip, it's going to cost you 50 cents, right? So a lot of times we get, if you check the trades over here inside the Telegram group on the Gobi, let's take a look right here, the Gobi copycat, you will see on average, we usually crush it for 20 plus pips, 20 pips, 20 pips. You're going to see that a lot, 20 pips, right? So if you do 20 pips, right? 20 times 0.50 cents, that's $10, right? So that's going to be $10. So your account may go down. It may go down from where you bought it. It may go down, 30 pips, and you're going to look at your account and it's going to be down negative $15, right? Then a few hours later, it's going to work its way back up. It's going to hit the 20 pips, and you're going to make $10 in cash on the trade. Now, what a lot of people, I had someone do was they put in a $500 balance, okay? They put in $500. The system bought right here, right? But they wanted to make more money. You cannot short-term this system. They wanted to make more. So they had been in it for a couple of days, and they were making in between here, and they're like, hell yeah, all the trades are winning. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go down here, and I'm going to make a lot of money, and I'm going to set this down here at like 5.0, and I can make a couple $1,000s, right? So instead of 0.05, they set it at 5, okay? They came in right here, right? They didn't set it at 0.05. Remember, 0.05 is what? It's 50 cents. So when it goes down, 30 pips, it's only $15 of your $500 account, right? Before it comes back up and takes profit, right? Before it goes down. Let's say it went down 30 pips, right? At one point, if you looked at your account, it would have been negative 15 bucks, right? But then as it did its thing and it came up and it finally hit 20 pips later at a take profit, and you made 10 bucks off that single trade, it hit your take profit, right? Well, if you come in and you try to shortchange this and you go all the way down here and say, shoot, I've been at this for a week. I haven't lost a trade yet. I've been making 20 to 50. But if I set this to freaking 5.0, man, I could be making $2,000 off my 500 bucks. Here's the problem. 5.0, that is $50 per pip. Once you cross this 1.0, that's $10 for every pip that it moves. So if it goes down 30 pips, your account could be down $300, right? Before it comes up and hits the $200 take profit. Well, you set that to 0.50 because you think you're just going to make a bunch of wins. This thing drops 30 pips. Well, I'm going to let you know, once this thing hit the 20 pip mark, 20 pips, well, heck, it even went down 10 pips at 10 pips. Once it hit the 10 pip down, even though it dropped 30 pips, and what you would make completely safe if you were using your correct numbers. But if you were down here using the 5.0, that is $50 per pip. And if that thing would have went down just 10 pips, 10 times 50 bucks is what, guys? It's $500. Your account balance is now $0. You cannot deviate from this trading, no matter how much more money you want to make or think you are going to make. Do not do it. Do not contact me or Gobi or anyone else saying, hey, my account is now at $0 because you wanted to put in a 1.0 instead of a 0.05 when you only had a $500 account when you bought into the trade and it dropped 30 pips before it shot back up and hit our take profit and we took our money, okay? Because our trades don't do this. They do this before they take profit. And if you come down here and try to use a higher number than that's available, and you put in, like, say, even at a 50 bucks right here, if you put in 1.0 on a trade, even though you've been winning for a couple of weeks straight, and you put in and you have a $500 balance, and this thing drops 30 pips, your account's going to go down $300. All right. If you have more than one trade going, because sometimes you'll have 2 or 3 trades running at the same time, and let's say another trade takes and the other one drops down to another, and you have it still set at 1.0 and it drops down another 20 pips while you're waiting on these two, your account's at 0. You just got a margin call and you've been cashed out. Your account's to 0. It's a safety thing that's built in to protect you guys, to help you guys. Do not deviate from this Excel spreadsheet. You will not make more money. You will end up losing or blowing your account. Okay. So just know this is here for you guys to follow strictly. Come in once every Friday after the market closes, see what your account balance is, copy the correct take profit size, log in, hit the smiley face, change your TP lot size, click OK. Then you can just minimize the screen. Then you just don't touch it again until the following Friday. Check your account balance, change it again. That is it. Now, other than that, go check out this endless profit strategy, and then that will let you know whether or not you want to use a stop loss or a no stop loss like I do. Okay, so it's totally optional, and I'm not going to make that decision for you. Go watch how the math works and understanding the strategy of how all that works out. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. That's how you set up your bot. I'm more than happy to help you guys out. In the very next video, all I'm going to be doing is showing you guys how to withdraw your money out of Hugo's Way, putting it back into Coinbase and cashing it out so you can deposit it back into your actual bank account. But that's it. Congratulations. Your bot is completely set up. You have nothing else to do but to log in weekly and check that sheet. change your TP settings, watch the Endless Profit. Until then, we'll see you guys tomorrow.